want to do, if he stands here for me, I wanted to just do a little bit of a little tip for improving your position. Oh. So, what you can do is, you know, it's really good to help you balance if he stands. So, we've finished working, so this is why he wants to walk off. So, I'm just going to ask for a little bit of upwards action with the reins. First, I sit tall with my body and I think back. Good. And just ask for his head to be straighter, because he's a good boy. Good. So what you can do with your position, thinking about your position, okay, to help you balance, a really good thing is to stand up in your 2-point seat. Okay, so what is our 2-point seat? Our 2-point seat is when we're up out of the saddle, okay, and our contact is our knees, our calves, our thighs, our knees, our calves. So our seat isn't in the saddle. So I'll give you a demonstration of your 2-point seat. So you come up, okay, so my butt's out of the saddle, okay, but I'm up over his neck. And so what you can do, can you stand up? Now this is before we even walk. This is step 1. Now many years ago, I remember when I was like when I was in riding schools and they asked to do this and I couldn't do it. Okay, so what you want to think of is you're balanced over your feet. Okay, can you stand up here? Okay, without tilting backwards. So if you're not tall, see how I'm going to tilt backwards here and my legs go forward? Okay, so this is what's called a chair seat. So if you're riding in a chair seat, you're not going to be able to balance up in your 2-point seat. Okay, so I'm in my 2-point seat, I'm not balancing. Okay, I'm not going to do any walking off or anything at the moment. This is just step 1. Can you stand up in your 2-point seat and balance, okay, without leaning down here? No. Okay, I'm just going to ask him to step back. Okay, so this is step 2, walking off in your 2-point. Okay, so step back, step back. Good boy. Okay, so we're just going to go around here. Am I going to ask, come on, up. No. Good boy. Okay, so in our 2-point seat, what you're doing is you're balancing over your feet. Okay, if we're too far forward, okay, you're going to see that you're going to lose your balance. No. He wants to go back and eat dinner. Come on. Back. Good boy. Look, I'm trying to stay to the cameras. He's being a rascal. Attaboy. So this is called, I know we've finished a session, okay, so probably best, good boy. Okay, and it's dinner time as well. So you can see here, we don't want to grip with our knees, so we're up, so let's do it again. So we're going to stand up in our 2-point seat. Okay, and this is really good to help your balance, okay, to help your overall position. So we just stand up. We bring our bottom, we don't stand up, so we're not standing up in the saddle like this, okay? So we're just in our nice position, okay, or just sitting. And you want to see, so you'll know whether you're in alignment, okay, to see if you can get up in your 2-point, okay? So you just bring your bottom out of the saddle, up in front of you bring your crotch up over on top of the pommel, okay? You don't want to grip with your knees, so your knees are loose, okay? And what's keeping your balance is your ear, shoulder, hip and your toe line. Okay, so when we're sitting down in our normal dressage position, we have our ear, shoulder, hip and heel. Remember the whole pony club? When you're learning your position in pony club. So then what we do, okay, so we're not just standing up straight, we're just bringing our crutch up, forward, over in front of the pommel. Okay, so we're balancing. Let's just see, so see if you can balance, okay. If you've got a good horse, you can stand here. Okay, there's a big hair there, the dogs are going to. Okay, so we're not gripping with our knees. Okay, so my knees are soft. They're just nice, soft, but I think of sort of my knees turning out a little bit. I'm not, but then I think of so you're rotating in from your hip joint. You keep your knee nice and soft, so no gripping. See, if you grip like this, you're not going to be able to balance, and it's also going to push your legs out. So you keep your knee nice and soft, okay. And no, you stay, we're nearly finished. And you think of balancing over your feet. So you let your ankles just relax, Okay, now this takes a lot of work. I mean, I've been riding Trackwork for 18 years, so we're always up in this position. If you're a show jumper, if you're eventing, you're up in your 2 and your 3 point, you're riding in your 2 and your 3 point. So what helps you with the balance here? So what gives you the stability when you're riding up either Trackwork or show jumping or venting? It's your calves, the strength of your calves. But you'll see quite a lot of riders will grip with their calves and their toes out. Okay, so what that does is that's rotating rotating your hip joints and making your seat tight. So you don't want that. This way, Bubba. I know. This way. Good boy. Okay, so I always think of rotating in from my hip joint, keeping my knees soft, okay, and then balancing over my feet. Okay, so if the horse shied or anything, okay, I'm in my center of balance. Okay, now this is hard. Okay, this is hard. We're not going to move. We're just going to this is step 1 of seeing how we are if you can get up in your 2 point seat. Okay, so if you can see me here, okay, I'll just do a little, I'll go around, I'll sit, and let's just do a face the camera one. Bringing off the track, he's still a bit heavy. Okay, so see how I'm up in my 2 point seat. Okay, so knees soft. Okay, not depending, so I can balance. Okay, you just want to think, can you stand up and you balance? See how when he walks off and I keep my balance. Oh, our camera's going here. Where are you going, camera? We might be a bit too close. Beautiful. Anyway, let's just see if you can stand up, okay, in your 2 point seat and stand there without falling. As I said, if you aren't in alignment and your legs are back, if you're too far forward, your legs are going to slip back like this. If you're in a chair seat, you're going to be like this and you're not going to be able to stand up. See how so you're your legs are going forward. So you want to think of softening the knee, no gripping with the knee, and if anything, you want calf contact, inside of your calf contact. Okay, so let's see how we go with that, and then, okay, we'll move on to lesson 2 in our next video.